Good day mga kasopas, welcome back to another exciting math lesson. Today we'll be exploring the triangle congruence. So get ready to sharpen your minds and have some fun along the way. Let's learn and grow together.
Okay, but before anything else, let's look at objective in this video lesson. The objective in this video lesson is define one-to-one correspondence and congruent triangle. Identify the 6 parts of corresponding parts of a congruence triangles and appreciate the importance of triangle congruence in real-life arguments. So our first activity is to identify if it's congruent or not congruent. Now I have here 4 pictures. First is the wheels of the bicycle. Now as you can see, are the wheels of bicycle are congruent or not? Yes, it is congruent because they are congruent because they are the same size and same shape, right? Okay, how about this second picture, which is a page of a book? Is it congruent or not? Yes, it is congruent. Based on the page of a book, magkakasame sila ng size and shape. How about this picture, the third picture, or a piece of a bread? Is it congruent or not? Yes, it is not congruent. Why? Okay, if you notice, they are no same size, even though they are the same shape, no? As you can see, this piece of bread, mas malaki yung ibang shape ng bread o ibang size ng bread compare sa ibang bread, right? So it is not congruent. And the last is the pair of apple. Is it congruent or not? Yes, it is congruent. Okay, before we go to triangle congruence, let's first learn about the parts of a triangle. Okay, triangle in geometry, a triangle is a closed two-dimensional shape with 3 straight sides. A triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. So, ang triangle daw, meron siyang 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. So, para masabi natin na siya ay triangle. Now, let's identify the parts of a triangle. Let's start with the side. Based on the given figure, triangle ABC, meron tayong side AB. Ito yung side AB, side BC, and side AC. So, now, let's look at the angle. What are they? They are angle A, angle B, and angle C. Now next, the vertices. How about we define the vertices of a triangle? They are points of a triangle, which are point A, point B, and point C. That is the part of a triangle. Next is congruence. So, congruence, design and pattern having the same size and same shape thrive in almost every place. And it is denoted by the symbol, no? Yung may equal symbol and may nakapa curly na line. That is symbol for congruence. And the top part of the symbol is the sign of similarity and indicates the same shape. And the bottom part of a symbol, this symbol, equal symbol, is the sign of and indicate the same size. Okay? Remember the top of the symbol is the sign for similarity and indicates the same shape. And the bottom of the symbol is indicate the same size. No? So I have here the example of congruence in various products. They are a set of a card. A set of a card is same shape and same size. A pair of shoes, no? A pair of shoes is congruent, and the last is duplicate of a key. So, in terms of key, malalaman natin na congruent siya sa isa pang susi kapag yung duplicate niya is nag-function sa lock or padlock. Okay, next is correspondence. So, correspondence, pairing the part of one group to the part of another group, is called correspondence. Uses the notation, yung may dalawang arrow sa magkabilang sides. It is the symbol for correspondence. Okay, based on the given figure, we have here the two triangle NAT and triangle GEO. So as you can see, this presentation or this figure, triangle NAT is corresponds to triangle GO. So now, para masabi natin na corresponds sila, let's find out the corresponding parts of two triangle. Again, a triangle has three parts. They are sides, angle, and vertices. So now we're going to find the corresponding parts of two triangle. Okay, let's start with the corresponding vertices. So when we say corresponding vertices, ma-identify natin yung corresponding vertices is yun yung point ng isang triangle, which is vertices ng isang triangle. The first triangle is NAT. So let's find out the corresponding parts of two triangle. First, to find parts is vertices. So the corresponding vertices N is vertices G or point, no? So point A, corresponding niya ay si point E. Si point T corresponds to point O. So, and next we have the corresponding angle. We also have the corresponding angle. Angle N corresponds to angle G, and angle A corresponds to angle E. And the last is angle T corresponds to angle O. Next, let's look at the corresponding sides. There are also three corresponding sides. Side NA corresponds to side GE. Side AT corresponds to side EO. And lastly, side NT corresponds to side GO. Okay? So, na-identify na natin na ang bawat parts ng two triangle is corresponds sa isa't isa. No? Therefore, the triangle knot and triangle GO is congruent, no? Because all parts of the two triangle are correspondents. Okay, let us proceed to the main topic, the congruence triangle. Two triangles are congruent if and only if the corresponding side and the corresponding angles are congruent. So, based on the given figure, so paano ba natin masasabing congruence ang triangle? In the way of mapping, slide, or rotation. So, ang tawag sa mga way na yon is motion. Motion way para malaman natin kung congruence ba ang dalawang triangle. So, now, ang gagamitin nating way is mapping. So, pag sinabi nating mapping, hahanapin muna natin yung correspondence ng dalawang triangle. So, based on the given figure, triangle HOT and triangle DRY, let's find the corresponding parts. So, let's try this to find out the corresponding parts of two triangle. So, first, find the corresponding angle. So, the angle H is corresponds to angle D. As you can see, kahit na baliktad yung triangle, dapat alam pa rin natin kung ano yung ka-corresponds ng ating triangle o parts ng triangle. So, next is angle O corresponds to angle R. Angle T corresponds to angle Y. So now, nahanap na natin ang corresponding angles. Okay, now let's find the corresponding side. They are side HO corresponds to side DR, and side OT corresponds to side RY, and side HT corresponds to side DY. Now that we have found the corresponding angle and side of the two triangle, let's figure out, we need to find these corresponding parts. Okay, so we need to find these corresponding parts so we can say that the two triangle are congruent. This is where CPCTC or corresponding parts of congruent triangle are congruent. So, pag hanap na natin yung parts ng dalawang triangle or mga corresponding parts nila, dun na papasok yung idea ni corresponding parts of congruent triangle are congruent. So, therefore, triangle HOT is congruent to triangle DRY. Now we can say the congruent statement. Ang tawag po natin sa triangle na ito is congruent statement. Triangle HOT is congruent to triangle DRY. So, question po, pwede po ba nating ilagay sa congruent statement is HOT is congruent to triangle YRD? So, ang answer po is no, because angle H is not corresponding to angle Y. Okay? And angle T is not corresponds to angle D, as you can see this given figure, no? So, dapat po be careful po tayo sa pagpapangalan ng triangle or pagpapangalan sa congruence statements. Okay, next, another way to determine if triangle are congruent beside mapping, sliding, or rotating is by using markings. Sometimes we can use markings to indicate congruent part. So, based on the marking, malalaman natin yung corresponding parts niya. Okay, based on the given figure, triangle HOT and triangle DRY is congruent. So, let us first find the parts of two triangle. So, let us proceed the angle. So, angle H, based on the marking, ang corresponds niya sa another triangle is si angle D. And angle O corresponds to angle R based on the marking, no? And angle T corresponds to angle Y. And sa sides naman, titingin lang ulit tayo sa marking. Side HO corresponds to side DR. Side OT corresponds to side RY. And side HT corresponds to side DY. So therefore, the congruent statement is triangle HOT is congruent to triangle DRY. No? Okay, next, another example for based on the markings. We have here two triangle FAE and triangle TEA. So, ganun lang ulit ang gagawin natin. Magbe-base tayo sa markings. So, hahanapin natin yung parts na correspond sa isa't isa. So, si angle F corresponds to angle T based on the markings. And angle FEA is corresponds to angle TAE. As you can see, based on the given figure, angle FEA corresponds to angle TAE. And angle FAE corresponds to angle TEA. Next, hanapin naman natin corresponding sides nila. So, FA, side FA, based on the markings, corresponds to side TE. Side FE corresponds to side TA. Side EA corresponds to side AE. So therefore, the congruent statement is triangle FAE is congruent to triangle TEA. So, ganun lang po kadali para ma-define na ang two triangle is congruent. So, now try answering this activity to assess what you have learned from this video lesson. The first is draw triangle CAT and triangle DOG and put in identical markings on corresponding congruent parts. Name the six pairs of corresponding congruent parts, triangle STR and triangle RAS. So, remember, triangle that have exactly the same size and same shape are congruent. Two triangles are congruent if their corresponding side and angle are congruent. So next is two triangles are congruent if they fit exactly or coincide when one triangle is put on the top of the other. Okay, that's all for our discussion about congruence triangle. And I hope you learned something about the congruent triangle. Thank you and God bless.